This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
On balls out in the lumberyard.
Watching the Grunion Pro Magi. If you're listening to this, don't even waste your time.
Hello and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 203. My name's Adam Patterson. Joining me today, we got Kevin Rakestraw. How are you, Kevin?
Oddly enough, I'm doing good.
Oddly enough. Just got back from your stroke club meeting.
Everything's great. We had a good chat.
We're also joined by Ryan Holes. How are you?
I am in perfect health.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to join our club, Adam. Right now, you're an outside.
No. Don't say that. Don't jinx it. I'm feeling pretty good right now, health-wise. So please don't fuck this up for me, Ryan. God damn it.
You've been jinxed.
Yeah, I know. What movie do we have you watch this week?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin. Picked this in honor of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice coming out this week. This is directed by Mr. Joel Schumacher. I have a synopsis here. This came out in 1997, by the way.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 97.
Nice.
I have a synopsis here. Batman and Robin try to keep their relationship together, even as they must stop Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy from freezing Gotham City.
Yeah. It's enough.
Wow. Ryan, tell us about Batman and Robin, please.
I feel like I saw this movie before. Then I started watching
I saw it
it,
before.
and I realized that I'm pretty sure was this a summer blockbuster.
It probably came out in the summertime. Let's see. Yeah, June 20th. It was released June 20th.
It's probably just as bad as Skip.
Oh, wow.
It's stupid as shit from beginning to end. Basically, at the beginning, you meet Batman and Robin, and there's Venom, but she's not Venom yet because she hasn't been killed. But shortly
hold
after,
Wait a minute. You mean Ivy?
and
Okay, because you said Venom, and that was confusing.
what happens is her boss tries to hit on her, and she doesn't accept it. So he tries to kill her. And he, for some reason, throws her into the ceiling, down one floor to a super soldier that he has made. And the super soldier is trying to kill her, or should be trying to kill her. But instead, she kills her boss, and then the super villain soldier, which he's Bane, he becomes her right hand man. And you also meet Mr. Freeze, Bruce's wife, because she has a disease and he is working on a cure for it. So he freezes her inside this. I don't even know. It's like she's in water, but she's frozen. But she isn't visibly externally frozen. Like you can't see any icicles or anything.
No icicles.
No icicles coming off of her. Okay.
So Ivy tries to get this plan together to have plants take over Gotham City, as well as Mr. Freeze try to put Gotham City into a deep freeze and control the weather. So Batman and Robin's a joke because all he does is they try to be funny together, but they're not, and it's actually really, really annoying. And I may try to bring up Batman and Robin by putting a spell on them, and Batman says, Robin, I was trying to poison your mind. Just trust me. And Robin thinks that Batman is all beside himself because Ivy loves him instead of Batman. And Batman's not used to taking vaccine. So this thing in Gotham City is trying to happen. Eventually it doesn't happen because Batman and Robin thwart the plan. And then you have Alicia Silverstone, who is Alfred the Butler's daughter. And apparently she is from England.
Oh,
Because I can't really remember this movie. Does Alicia Silverstone have an English accent in this movie?
Nope, that's what I was going next. She apparently, according to this, she lived in England for several years, and she is now coming back because Alfred is sick,
Oh no.
and she has no accent at all. So they fight, and she becomes Batgirl, and if they'll fight, and eventually Batman and Robin and Batgirl beat both of them, and the way each villain dies is pretty ridiculous, and then they'll live happily ever after. And Alfred gets a cure from Mr. Freeze
God.
because he gives the cure to Batman because he thought Batman killed his wife, but he actually went to save her. So he's all happy and he just gives up the cure.
The cure to what? Being old?
No, I forget that McGregor syndrome.
Oh, so he has the same thing that Freeze's wife has.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
What are the odds? What are the fucking odds?
Apparently in Joel Schumacher's world, the odds are very, very high.
Wow.
All right. So they live happily ever after? What did you think of this?
It was absolutely terrible.
No, really? Wow. I did see this. I have not. I remember seeing it. I didn't see it in the theater. I saw this when it came out on home video. Even at a relatively young age, I had no interest in seeing this one. It looked so bad from the beginning. But I do remember renting it, and I remember finding it to be just a complete disaster the entire time.
I don't even know if the quality is worth straight to DVD.
Wow.
Should have been straight to the trash.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with this. When you look at the, I mean, this is when George Clooney was first becoming big, and I'm kind of surprised that it didn't have some sort of effect on his career, honestly. And maybe it did. We just don't know it, and he recovered. But I feel like, because I mean, it certainly had an effect on Chris O'Donnell's career. I feel
His career is already shit.
and Alicia Silverstone, like they both kind of fell off.
They did. They sure did. Especially Silverstone. I mean, she was big there for a while.
Oh yeah, the Crush.
Yeah, and
I think that's what her breakout was.
and then just this, Clueless
And Clueless.
and then just gone.
Yep. Well, I think a lot of it had to do with Batman and Robin, honestly.
Batman and Robin.
George Clooney is the worst Batman that I've ever seen.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure I can do a better Batman.
I would like to see you as Batman.
I would love to see you as
You're
Batman.
fucking incredible.
Batman was in a wheelchair, that'd be cool as shit.
See?
I think in one of the Batman stories he is like Batman Beyond. I think he's in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at a picture because I remembered the suits in this one being utterly ridiculous, and I'm looking at a picture of
Was this the movie with the nipple ones?
the nipple ones. Yeah,
Yep.
and you just look at it and you're like, what were they thinking? Seriously.
Yeah, why would you put nipples on a suit?
It's the worst looking costumes. It's just the worst everything. It's the worst casting. Like Clooney as Batman, I will agree, Ryan. Horrible. Just a horrible decision. I feel like a lot of times they cast Bruce Wayne and they don't cast for Batman.
Yeah.
Because looking at Affleck, I think Affleck probably plays a good Bruce Wayne, but I don't know how he's going to be playing Batman.
I think the majority of, white actors could do Bruce Wayne. He's such a boring character.
That's true.
He's such a nothing of a character. I mean, even Batman to a certain degree.
In the movie universe, I think that Batman is always flatter than in like the comic books or even the animated movies. I think that he's got more going on as a character. But Chris O'Donnell is Robin. Oh God, give me a break.
It was awful.
And I think choosing Arnold as Mr. Freeze, that's complete. If you're familiar with the character at all, he's like the exact opposite. Mr. Freeze is supposed to be like a skinny, frail, dorky scientist, not Arnold.
Like, first name that comes to mind, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Perfect. He embodies everything.
Poison Ivy is okay.
I think Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy is fine, but I think that the character itself in this movie was ridiculous. Her costume was stupid. She looked dumb. Just everything about her was terrible.
I just don't understand her character and her motivations. Like, what does she get out of having the world be taken over by mutant plants? Like,
Apparently she has a deep love for plants.
So it's just going to be her and a bunch of mutant plants.
Apparently, that's what.
Again, in the comic books and in the cartoon movies, her character is a bit deeper too. Like she's all about, Earth conservation, and she wants to turn Gotham into like a living jungle because she hates to see all of the plant life being smothered by smog and pollution and all of that stuff. And in the comic books and in some of the animated films, she's actually she's not an anti-hero, but she's almost like Catwoman, where she's not a straight up villain all the time. Yeah. Sometimes she does good.
Kind of like that.
Like she's on the side of the plants, so
she's on the side of the plant. Just move to the jungle then.
I know, right? Why don't you just leave? Just leave. Yeah, just go to where all the plants are.
Yeah, like Gotham City.
Go to the rainforest.
Gotham City never had plants, so what?
Exactly, it's a city. What are you doing? Go to the rainforest and stop deforestation.
Yeah,
that's what you should use your powers for.
Christ, the hell!
She's got to get her priorities straight.
She sure does.
When she's the actual girl, forget what her name is.
But when she's not Ivy?
It's the good, whatever the good, Dr. Pamela Isley.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That she looks somewhat normal and more believable.
What, as what?
As like what I'm picturing in my.
Okay. Instead of wearing the ridiculous costume.
Yeah. Well, but that was unfortunately that's what the Schumacher Batman movies were all about. Like the Burton Batman took it in a much darker direction, and then as soon as Schumacher got involved, it was like, how much neon can we get in this movie?
I always gotta have that neon.
Like they probably brought him in for Batman Forever, and he's like, you know what? I saw Batman Returns, guys. You know what that was missing? Tons and tons of colors. We need more. Let's take this in the complete opposite direction.
We need to cause a prolific season.
There you go.
And just everything about this movie was utterly just out of control. The sets were just horrible looking and like fake. They all look like sound stages.
And like I said, the whole joke thing between Batman and Robin just comes off like a dickhead the whole time. Batman's a pussy.
Ooh.
Like he's not like like when I think of Batman, I think of someone stern that he goes after what he wants.
Yes, Batman is a very stoic character.
But in this, they try to both be funny, and it just doesn't work ever.
Yeah, the I remember the one-liners in this movie were ramped up to 11. I remember pretty much every word out of Schwarzenegger's mouth was a one-liner. Chill out. Freeze.
So they're just cracking wise left and right.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been like 20 years since I've seen this movie.
It's been quite some time since I've seen it as well.
Did you like it?
I don't remember, and I don't really want to revisit it and find out. Like, I have no interest whatsoever.
I remember that I liked Batman Forever. I remember that, and that one's pretty well regarded as being garbage too. And I remember I liked that as a kid because it just came out at
Is that the one with?
at the right time.
Is that the one with the obnoxious soundtrack?
Yeah, Seal.
Man, I hated that point in time.
They still play
so
that shit,
much.
man. You probably heard that when you were in the waiting room at the doctor's office.
Probably did. God, that's you
Kiss
heard
from
it
a Rose.
every fucking day.
That better be the outro music.
The marketing machine for Batman Forever, I remember just being unbelievable.
God,
it was
man.
everywhere. I remember they had these collector mugs that you could buy at Burger King, and I bought all of them. I think I still have them, actually. They were really cool looking.
Yeah, on the U2 song.
The U2 song, yeah. I remember liking the U2 song a lot.
God.
Because I was an idiot.
It just seems like the characters try to be like the people were in the 60s, 50s, 60s on the TV show, but it didn't work out at all.
Yeah, like they tried to, Schumacher tried to bring the campiness back into it, and it just didn't work. It just
fell flat.
Yeah.
What about because I'm going through the cast list here, and Coolio's in this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He's ridiculous.
I love the fact that he plays a banker.
Yeah, he's a bad guy banger.
Oh man, what?
I think he has like maybe 3 lines.
And they even gave him lines.
One word. It's just all around ridiculous.
God. Vivica Fox was in this? I don't remember that.
It's just it's weird to imagine that at a point in time Coolio was a thing. Coolio.
He was. 1, 2, 3, 4.
People were all about Coolio.
Vivica Fox was dressed all slutty.
Who'd she play?
She was trying to hit on Mr. Freeze. And she just if someone says Playboy Bunny and you think of it in your head, that's how I viewed her in this movie. You said ridiculous, stupid things and wore the sluttiest outfits ever.
Well, her name was Ms. Behaven. So.
Oh shit. I get it.
Ms. Behaven, are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, that is a dope name.
Oh, God. All right, well.
Tells you everything you need to know right there in the name.
Tells you everything you need to know about the entire movie.
That it snowed when they were in certain buildings. It snowed like they were outside.
Yeah, man, because that's Mr. Freeze. He has the ability to just make it snow everywhere. He's able to make snow materialize from nothing.
That's kind of an odd power to have.
Well, that's not actually what he does. I mean, it's not his power. He doesn't really. I don't think Mr. Freeze has a power, so to speak. I think he has some disease that he has to like stay cold all the time because like the the stuff, the chemical that he was using to keep his wife frozen and alive. Like there's some sort of accident that happens that he gets injected with it or exposed to it, and he has to remain cold.
Yeah, it says here that he's dependent on a diamond-powered Sub-Zero suit.
Yeah, and he has a gun that creates the ice, but he doesn't he's not like Storm from the X-Men or something.
I was hoping that he's just walking around making it snow all the time.
I would.
That'd be pretty fun.
Just everywhere all the time.
Just follow people around and just make it snow on them. Just a little snow cloud. Just
I would do that.
Play the long game until they go crazy.
I would do that to my enemies. Just make sure that it's always snowing on them all the time when they're sleeping, when they're going to work, when they're at work. Just snow.
Always snow. And they can't hold a job because of it, because their employer keeps getting pissed off about snow being inside the building and getting all over their acers and shit.
You know what's up?
Acers.
If there was snow in the shower, like while you were in the shower.
Oh, there'd be snow. There would be snow in the shower.
There'd be snow everywhere. Do you not get what we're saying, Ryan? There would never be a break from the snow. Snow would be permanent forever and for always.
Ceaseless.
Apparently, Joel Schumacher beard that permanent.
You sound like you were talking in slow motion there.
Did you have a mouthful of vape?
Yeah, you ripped a wicked vape there, and it made you sound like you were talking in slow mo. Let's talk about Joel Schumacher, shall we?
All right, I guess.
All right, so looking back at his filmography, he has a pretty big filmography here. He starts in 1981 with The Incredible Shrinking Woman.
Yeah.
That was the one with Lily Tomlin. Do you remember that one? Did either of you ever see that one?
I think I saw that a long one.
It was that was one that they played a lot on TV over the years.
Yeah.
He followed that up with DC Cab starring Mr. T.
Nice.
So there's that one. He did St. Elmo's Fire, which I saw for the first time not too long ago, and I actually liked it a lot.
Okay.
So that's one for the win on the win column for me. The Lost Boys, huge fan of the Lost Boys.
There you go.
To this day, I love the Lost Boys. He did Flatliners with Julia Roberts and Kiefer Sutherland. Remember Flatliners?
Mm-hmm.
I remember they were talking about doing a Flatliners reboot or something, or a TV show possibly or something. I don't know if that's still going to happen. I kind of hope not, because that would be...
They're going to reboot everything. Don't you worry.
Yeah, they probably
Everything
will.
is coming back from the 90s.
They're rebooting fucking My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
I know.
They're gonna
Well, it's a sequel.
Everything.
Yeah, that's a sequel, though. It's not really a reboot.
No, but they're going to either reboot or make a sequel or whatever they're going to do with everything from the 90s.
Yeah. He did The Client. You guys like The Client?
I don't know, but it sounds familiar.
I was a huge fan of The Client. Loved The Client. Brad Renfro. Kicking ass. Not really. Didn't really kick ass at all, but he was really good in that. He did Falling Down.
Mm-hmm.
Another really popular one.
That one's on my list.
Your list of what?
Good movies that I like.
Good movies that you like.
Yeah.
I want to see this list of good movies that you like. So if you have that on Letterboxd, I want to see that.
I just like the name of your list. Good,
I know.
Good.
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing. Oh God.
Is 8mm on that list?
Is what?
8mm on that list? Because he also directed 8mm.
Yep, he did 8mm.
Take it that's not on your list.
No?
8mm 2 is on my list.
8mm 2. He did Flawless. I did not see that. That's the one with De Niro and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh.
I remember always seeing the cover of that because it's a ridiculous cover and Philip Seymour Hoffman looks utterly stupid in the screen grab that they have there on
Oh
the cover.
yeah.
I just remember always seeing that at the video store and being like, nope, I will never rent that. Then he followed that up with Tigerland. I think that was the debut of Colin Farrell.
Tigerland.
It was definitely one of his very, very early
Yeah.
roles.
Because then it was Phone Booth 2 years later. Phone Booth.
Did you like Tigerland, Ryan?
I didn't see it.
I like Tigerland a lot, actually. I remember watching that multiple times.
You're all about Tigerland.
Yeah. Did you like Tigerland, Kevin?
I don't know if I saw Tigerland.
It's good shit.
Okay.
He did Bad Company with Anthony Hopkins and Chris Rock. Buddy Cop.
Oh,
Buddy
man.
Cop story.
Gotta have that buddy cop in there.
Yep. Then Phone Booth, which I didn't see that. I don't think I've seen that. That was another one with Colin Farrell where he's stuck in a phone booth.
I love when you put it that way.
I know. It made me laugh. A movie about Colin Farrell stuck in a phone booth.
It's wonderful to just think of it like that.
Okay.
Not a thriller at all. Just him stuck in a phone booth. He
can't manage to get his way because the doors, how they open, they kind of like divide in the middle, and you got to push them open. He just can't work his head around that.
It's not working. Something's
Maybe
jammed.
it's stuck.
He's jimmying it for like an hour and 45 minutes.
Then he did. So he did the number 23 with Jim Carrey. I think you liked. Did you like that one, Ryan?
Didn't see it.
Oh, really? For some reason, I thought that was one that you liked. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with the Butterfly Effect. I did not see the number 23 either. I heard it was terrible. He did Blood Creek, which I did see, which was a really interesting one. That was a horror movie. It was like a revenge story. Really, really weird. I talked about it on the show, actually.
Yeah, I do remember that one.
It was good, but it was just it's definitely an odd entry in his filmography for sure. Let's see. Then he did 12. What is this? What is this one? Oh, this is the one with your boy 50 Cent.
Oh shit! He worked with 50.
Yeah, Emma Roberts, Rory Culkin.
It's got everything you could want in a movie.
It's about drug dealing.
Oh man.
Shit, Ryan, you gotta check out 12.
You gotta get on it. Get on it. 12. Slap it in your queue.
And then the last movie he did was Trespass in 2011. That was with Nicole Kidman and Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, that's got a sweet cover. I love that cover.
It does. Oh my god.
I love that cover so much.
It is such a 90s cover,
It
sure
is.
And yet it comes out in 2011.
Look on Nick Cage's
does
face.
that just looks like such a video store box cover to me.
Just the look on Nick Cage's face is fantastic.
It's intense. He is looking intense.
It almost looks like Cage wasn't there to have the picture taken, so someone like kind of painted it on there, and it kind of looks like him.
Actually, he's asleep. He's asleep with his eyes open. And they were like, Nicole, quick, get in there and just kind of.
You just gotta make this work.
Just caress his head while he's sleeping. It's a really creepy, really, really weird cover. And that's pretty much all he's done. He hasn't been doing too much lately. He did 2 episodes of House of Cards, but they were back in the first season. So yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on Schumacher, Ryan?
Well, it seemed like a few of the movies you mentioned, and they were all not too good at calling them.
Which is on your list of good movies that you like.
Yes.
Nice.
Surprisingly, I've seen a lot of Joel Schumacher's movies. I didn't realize that I saw this many, and I didn't realize that he directed some of these either. But he seems like one of the most generic Hollywood directors in the entire world.
A little bit.
But I do like his earlier stuff, definitely. I mean, I love Falling Down. I like The Client. Oh, he did A Time to Kill, too. I forgot about that one with Samuel L. Jackson. That was good, too. And I liked Flatliners. I think a lot of people don't like that one, but I liked that one. And, of course, The Lost Boys is like one of my probably top 50 movies, maybe? Nah, top 100. We'll say top 100. I don't want to get
you
too
backed
overzealous
out.
here with Lost Boys.
You backed
I do
out,
love
man.
it, but top 50, I doubt it.
Flip flopping.
Yeah, I am gonna flip flop on that one. All right. Any final thoughts on Schumacher or Batman and Robin before we get your drum roll on this one, Ryan?
Fucking stupid.
Is that Schumacher or Batman
And Batman,
ampersand Robin?
Batman, Robin are fucking stupid.
Okay.
Not in general, just this movie.
Gotcha. Understood. All right, let's go ahead and give you a drum roll. What do you give Batman and Robin?
Huh?
Oh,
Damn.
that is the coveted half. Now, the big question. Is this better or worse than Catwoman?
I'm gonna say that it's one step above.
Oh, okay. So Catwoman still has the glory
Yeah.
of worst movie you've ever seen.
Man, that's fantastic.
This is damn close. Look,
Now, what do you...
I watched this last night, and as soon as it started playing, I was like, I don't want to watch it. I just want to turn it off right now. Because instantly it's just stupid as shit.
Just right out the gate. It's just filled with stupid.
Yeah.
And it gets worse when Alicia Silverstone and her non-accent come in.
I love how quickly she seems to turn into Batgirl. Like, she's there for a week, and she's all of a sudden she has a perfectly hemmed costume and
then,
fighting crime.
Like before she revealed herself, and it's clearly her. You can tell that they're. And
Batman should.
They're
should've
all
known
three
right
of them are in the same area, and George Clooney's like, "Who is she?" And she was like, "A bad girl," and he's kind of like, "What?" Like, I'm Barbara, Alfred's niece. It's just the whole thing is ridiculous.
I'm Batgirl. What?
Who?
Oh, God. Amazing. So, what are your thoughts on Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice?
I'm kind of interested. I'm not really into Superman at all, but I'm kind of curious to see how bad Ben Affleck is at playing Batman.
That's right. You really hate him, don't you? Kevin, what are your thoughts on Batman v Superman?
I'm not really that excited for it. I really have no interest in seeing this whatsoever.
So I take it you're not going to bother checking this one out?
No.
No.
I mean, maybe at some point, like on a DVD, get that into physical form.
Rock it out in 480p on that 22-inch screen.
Yeah, dude.
With the subtitles turned on and the volume at 2.
Gotta slip that into my PS3. Shit.
That's funny. I'm a little indifferent about Batman v Superman, honestly. Like, I'm a huge fan of Batman. Anybody that's listening to this show should know by this point that I love Batman. But I'm having a really hard time with this one, guys. I'm having a really hard time. I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan. I don't think that he's the director to handle such a big movie like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that the action is fine, but I think everything else, which is, to me, more important than the action, is going to go by the wayside.
Well, you already know that's just going to be more of the same, really.
Yeah, and the embargo was lifted on this yesterday. I actually spoke with a couple people that saw it, and they were all, like, really lukewarm on it. And right now it has a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
37.
What is the actual premise?
It's just them V'ing.
They're V'ing each other.
They just V the shit out of each other, dude.
I think I don't know exactly what the premise is, but it seems from the trailers that Batman witnesses the destruction of, I guess it's Metropolis, in Man of Steel, and he's like, look, this guy's we got to get him under control because he's going to kill us all. So he goes to like kind of rein in Superman or something, and Superman's like,
Yeah.
and then
So he's gone to Superman's own turf.
I guess I don't know. I can't say for sure. 'Cause-
Batman, you're already going against Superman. You can't have a non-home advantage there.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe some of it at least takes place in Gotham.
Maybe.
I think it's probably both. It probably because Superman probably flies to Gotham and punches Batman or something.
He just flies there, lands, punches him, flies away.
Probably.
Which is
Movie over.
Yeah, which is pretty much all you had to do to Batman. You just fly in and hit him. And like what the fuck can Batman do? Batman can't do shit.
Well, it looks like in the movie he's going to build a suit.
Yeah, but
Like an armor suit.
how's that going to help you when Superman's just flying around you, smacking you silly?
I don't know, man. Maybe he's going to make it out of fucking kryptonite. He's going to make
Fuck
kryptonite
Batman.
brass
We're
knuckles.
Batman getting kryptonite. Come on now.
He's like one of the richest people in the world. He can get kryptonite.
But
if
I
he
thought you
wants.
could only get that like on the actual planet.
I don't know.
You can't get that
I
on
don't know.
Earth.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure that there were like kryptonite meteorites that fell into the Atlantic Ocean at some point. We can
Please.
freaking excavate them out or something.
Please. This is
Yeah. At any rate, so far the consensus is that this is pretty much just nonstop action with absolutely no story at all. The critics' consensus on Rotten Tomatoes says Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice smothers a potentially powerful story and some of America's most iconic superheroes in a grim whirlwind of effects-driven action.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds like Zack Snyder is being Zack Snyder, and this is going to be just nothing but action for 2.5 hours straight.
Are there other people, like famous people in this?
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this. Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor. We have Jeremy Irons as Alfred. Lawrence Fishburne. Amy Adams. Gal Gadot, who's Wonder Woman. Holly Hunter is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Shannon is back as Zod. Scoot McNairy,
Scoot.
because it wouldn't be a movie without Scoot.
Gotta have Scoot.
Jason Momoa.
So
Jason
wait,
Momoa is
you're
going to be
saying
Aquaman.
Wonder Woman is in this.
Yes.
That means essentially Batman fights Superman and Wonder Woman.
Well, I don't know. I think that in the trailer, it appeared as though the three of them were teaming up to fight someone, presumably Zod. And it almost seemed as if they turned Zod. It seems like Lex Luthor turned Zod into Doomsday, because the character kind of looks like Doomsday, but people at the time were just speculating. They weren't sure if it was Doomsday or
I
not.
hope they fight Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman's in it too, and I don't know what his... Because none of the trailers showed Aquaman. I don't know what his...
comes close to the shore.
Yeah,
It says, "Hey guys, bring the fight in the water because I can't come out of the water."
guys, if you make it to the water, I can help.
Did
you guys?
They don't even put the camera on. He's just in the background.
You
Just
can hear him.
waving from afar.
You can just hear him yelling, "Guys, if you need me, I'm here. I'm in the ocean. I can control dolphins. I can talk to dolphins. They can help us.
In the water.
I can't leave the water.
How about
I
that?
cannot leave the
That'd be
water."
good if you just started
I
throwing-
have to have land dolphins in this.
If this movie involved like
just
Aquaman coming out of the water with an army of sharks and dolphins, I'd be more
no.
more
He
likely
just
to
he
to go
throws
see.
them from the water.
Yes, I want to see Aquaman just throwing dolphins at Jesse Eisenberg and hitting him in the face with dolphins.
Just throwing dolphins, man. Just chucking dolphins at people.
It's the best visual in my head I've had all day. Jesse Eisenberg getting hit with a thrown dolphin.
Oh, I love it.
Oh God. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to find some time to see it this weekend. I have family visiting, so I don't know if I'll even bother. Any final thoughts, Ryan? Any closing statements?
If you need your Batman fix, watch Gotham, the TV show.
Oh, Gotham, the TV show. Okay.
That's a lot better than this movie.
No, but Batman's not even in Gotham, the TV TV show. He's in it, but he's like 12.
I know.
Which is a better fix than George Clooney.
I actually agree. I think that the second season of Gotham is pretty good. I was a little shaky on the first season, but this season I think that they've picked things up quite a bit.
Oh, that's good.
All right, well, I think that that's going to wrap it up for this week. Remember, you can send us your questions and topics to podcastfilmpulse.net. Follow us on Twitter, @FilmPulseNet, @FilmPulseKevin, and @MyLegsDon'tWork. And you can check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/FilmPulse. We appreciate that very much. For Kevin Rakestraw and Ryan Holes, my name's Adam Patterson, and we'll see you next week.
See you later.